YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reacting to Voiceplay's new original song, Hunt the Sky. I've heard great things about this song from the few clips I have seen from other creators reacting to this. It is definitely already giving me a My Mother Told Me Viking vibe, but let's get into it and let's see how Voiceplay hunts the sky. Bien. Ooh, a dragon.
Steel in hand, we march as one, under moon and the burning sun. Sky beasts come with claws of flame, we strike hard and we take no name.
Storm and rain across the sea, we chase the beast and our destiny. From mountains peak to the depths below,
Axe in grip and we never slow.
hunt the sky, strike them down, shield wall strong as we stand our ground. Wings may rise and the fire may fall, we fear no beast at all. Oh, oh, wings of black fire in their eye. Oh, oh, no rest till we hunt the sky. The fires roar, the night grows near, still we stand and we show no fear. From cliff to cloud, through ice and flame, the dragons fall and we stake our claim.
And bone, but we strike still with strength and unbroken will.
Hunt the sky, strike them down. Shield wall strong as we stand our ground. Wings may rise and the fire may fall.
We fear no beast at all.
Through storm and strife, I'll never die. No rest till we hunt the sky.
Wow, you.
On the wind, hear a battle cry. Wings of black fire in their eye. On the wind, hear a battle cry. No rest till we hunt the sky.
Woo.
You've heard our song, now hear the call. Join our warband on Patreon, where legends gather round the fire. Behind the scenes tales, early access, and secrets too sacred for YouTube awaits thee. We ride at dawn, and we ride together.
Well, Valhalla calling, and my mother told me you can now step aside because you have been dethroned because, oh my gods. Wow. Woo. I am absolutely ecstatic. I love this. And here's why, because, oh my god. First off, I definitely love them in this Viking music. I don't want to say Viking metal, but I just absolutely love how they each have a different backdrop, making it sound like they are Vikings coming throughout their I don't know if it was a clan, I don't know what the correct term, but like the group are coming from all over the Viking nation to hunt these dragons, which are reminding me a lot of Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure what about the animation of the dragons is it reminding me of Lord of the Rings. What was that movie? Like Aragon or Arago. For those who know what movie I'm talking about, write it in the chat. Their makeup is amazing. I definitely got the Viking feeling. That is very similar to how the makeup was in, I believe, both Valhalla Calling and My Mother Told Me. And I actually really like Lane with the long hair. Obviously extensions. But another thing is they feel like very special kind of Vikings. I'm a follower of like the Roman gods. So I'm not sure what the Viking pagan like um comparison is, but counterpart is they feel like demigods. Like they are half god, half human, and them hunting the sky for these dragons. And I feel like it's to tame them, similar to kind of Iroh in Avatar: The Last Airbender with the dragons. That same vibe. But it feels like this is a very special quest for them to dig in and release their godliness. And I absolutely love it. You think after hearing Jeff, especially with his lows, I would not be reacting like that, but I just like, he still gets me all the time, especially when they're launching axes at the camera. I'm like, oh god, don't hit the camera. And I wonder how many takes I did, because I'm not sure if those weapons are real. And even if they are not real, how many times they would hit the camera. Because especially Jeff, that was close. But I love how they come together, all the different costumes. It almost feels like Lane and Jay Nunn might be coming from one region, and Jeff and Omar and Ellie come from another region. So that togetherness of the Viking nation coming together. The reason why I'm saying this is because, yes, all their own customs are unique, but like Lane and Janon have that gorgeous belt around their neck, and then Jeff, Eli, and Omar have kind of like that fur around their neck. Yes, Lane does have it too, but his costume to me feels more like he is a leader of Janon's region. Because Janon, maybe it's just a headpiece around his head, on the top of his head, but that to me screams that he is the leader, king, if you will, if you want to bring in like Lord of the Rings or even Game of Thrones. That he's the leader of this group. And for the other three, I'm not sensing like a king, so I'm wondering if they're more, I don't want to say more rural, but more like nomadic. All the costumes do seem to be very, nomadic group. Instead of like, the high fashion clothes. So that would actually fit well in my theory of the storyline that they are demigods, hiding their wealth in the fact that they are demigods. I understand to some that might not make sense. My theory might not make sense, but that's really one of the only things I can come up with. I love the lyrics, shield wall strong as we stand our ground. And the reason why I like that is because there's no physical wall between them. It could be maybe the lake, like you see, especially in Jeff with the Northern Lights. He looks like he's at a river or ocean side, ready for the dragon. But their shield is metaphorically, all of them together. Yes, they have weapons. Eli looks like he's protecting his house, and the rest, different areas. But their shield is each other in their strength as they stand their ground against these dragons. And I love the lyrics, on the wind our battle cry. So definitely, again, that they are on a mission to hunt the sky for these dragons. Now, it could be up to interpretation whether they want to kill the dragons or they want to tame the dragons again, like Iroh did. But they are all in different regions. Jaenon looks like he is a little bit at like the ocean side, volcanic. Omar looks like he's kind of like more in the fields, like countryside. Eli, countryside too, but like an established town or little village. And as I said, Jeff is kind of more at the seaside. But great lighting, and I love how their costumes, if you look closely, match the colors of their backdrop. And that actually is a interesting take, because sometimes, the costumes could blend into the background, which I got that a little bit with Jay Nunn, just like the way he's standing, which is perfect and very godly. His clothing kind of does go into the background a little bit, where the others stand out a little bit more. But I love the plainness of their coloring in their costumes. Yes, they have some like very earthly browns, and Lane especially kind of has what looks like an orange yellowy color, but they all feel like earthly tones. Even Jeff with his outfit, sorry. Like that dark, deep blue. It blends well into the background, which is him on the water at like a water's edge. And I'm actually looking back through the video, if you guys are wondering why I keep looking back at the screen. But I also just noticed something else. Tattoos. Which Jeff actually looks good in a tattoo. I know that's just random, but and his makeup is cool. All their makeup, but I love him next to the Northern Lights for sure. And then just overall, great costuming, great backdrops, and their singing is very, very Viking. And back to my theory that it sounds like they are either members of a special group being sent out to hunt the sky for these dragons, or they are demigods doing their godly tasks. But Eli going into his registered high, okay, that sounds wrong, but his higher notes, like I'm remembering him going this high more in Valhalla Calling than My Mother Told Me. but his highs next to Jeff's lows, which, by the way, did you guys hear how long and how many times Jeff went on his little grrr? So it's like, even at the end with the epic like conclusion, you got Eli and Omar, I believe, with their highs against Jeff's low. It's just like, wow. Wow. And then Lane, both singing and his beatboxing, just is perfect. He really is the king of beatboxing. But just like, especially at the end, no rest till we hunt the sky. With Eli's high and Jeff's lows, it's just like, feels like almost a battle clan coming together, and it is epic. I actually like this better than Valhalla Calling, and my mother told me. And that's saying something because I listened to their Valhalla Calling a lot. Because that was just epic. And this just, it takes it to another level where they are respecting the genre, you could say, of Viking music and Viking folklore, possibly, but still making it their own. So, yeah, definitely get more original music. And tell me in the comments if you guys really prefer them as Vikings. Like, another Viking that I like is Peyton Parrish, whenever he sings his Viking songs. There's just something about that genre, if it is a genre, that I like. Fun fact, I've looked at my ancestry. I do have some Scandinavian, but a lot of my ancestry comes from Western Europe, like Germany, Ireland, England, Scotland. So they could have historically all run into the Vikings. So for all I know, I could possibly have Viking in me, and then I'm a Roman pagan. So it's just like, there's something about the connection to them being Vikings and me absolutely loving all their songs, but mostly their Viking songs. This speaks volume. So great job to everyone. And I just have one question. So a lot of their videos now are featuring Jay Nunn again. From what I heard, he left the group to join a choir in the military. I could be wrong. But my question is, are they officially a group of 4 with Lane, Omar, Eli or Ellie, and Jeff? Or are they officially a group of 5 again? So someone who knows that, can you tell me in the comments? I mean, they are perfect either or as a group of 4 or a group of 5. But I'm just curious because I'm seeing Jay Nunn come up in a lot more of their videos. And yeah, also, I so want them to do it, what's the, I forget what the guy's name is, but, the Dragonborn Comes, the guy they did that duet with. And then I want to see them with, I believe it is Caesar, the one they did Hoist the Colors with. I want to see those two with Jay Nunn in Voiceplay. I just want to like see one song with all of them, because I feel like that's going to be like, not that these aren't epic, but I don't know, just like hearing this, I want to see all of them together now doing a Viking, or even like another song from like The Hobbit, or even Game of Thrones, and then Skyrim. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, where's the Dragonborn comes from? That's Skyrim. Sorry. But yeah, so of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, everyone. Tell me in the comments what video you want me to do next. I am also trying to react to more Sabaton. I saw they came out with another video. I want to say Shere Khan. I know that's not what the video is, but I'm also trying to react to them. Tell me if you guys want me also to react to, I think, Tim Frost, because I've reacted to Peter Hollins, but I don't think I've ever reacted to Tim Frost. And I know he's done some similar songs to like the Valhalla Calling, but I can't remember. But write in the comments who you guys want me to react to next. It can be foreign, or it can be, you know, an English band. But have a great rest of your day, everyone, and happy Summerween. I'm sorry. I love Halloween. Happy Summerween.